back in high school. I feel like I was a completely different person. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I asked you guys to leave me some assumptions about me, and I'm hopping on the trend and just gonna read your assumptions about me. I think I asked you guys on Friday and today is Monday, so I have quite a few, so I'm just gonna go through them and yeah, just gonna read your assumptions about me and tell you guys what's true and what's not. So I hope that this video will help you guys get to know me a little better. And yeah, I've just been like really binge watching these videos lately, and I've just been wanting to do the video of my own, and I hope you guys just enjoy this video, so just keep watching. I have them screenshotted here on my phone, so I'm just going to be reading them off of there. Okay, the first assumption says, you worry about everything. Yes, that is very true. I'm very guilty of this, and this is something that I try to work on, but I think it's just the person that I am. A lot of times I will worry about things that I know that I have no control over, and I have to remind myself that I just need to trust in God and know that He will allow everything to work out the way it's intended to. And a lot of times it just upsets me when I know that something is like bothering someone or bothering me, and I want to fix it, and I know that it is fixable, but it's hard for me to understand that I can't change that myself. That is one thing that I do struggle with, and yes, you got that assumption right. You procrastinate. This is something that I actually have gotten a lot better about. In high school, I procrastinated like nobody's business. I mean, there were times that I would not want to do my homework when I would get out of practice, and I would push it off, and then I wouldn't end up doing it until the next morning or right before that class or when that class started. It was a bad thing to do, but ever since I got into college, I've been like trying my hardest to like work ahead on stuff, because I know that now I have gotten to the point where it bothers me when I know that, oh my gosh, okay, I have 3 assignments to do for this class on Friday and it's Monday, and I just want to go ahead and try to get everything I can get done because it just makes me feel better. If not, I'm constantly worrying about it, and that's just something that I don't like to do. So I will admit though, there are a lot of times that I do procrastinate when it comes to certain things that I just get lazy on. I do still procrastinate, but I do think that I've gotten a lot better about it. You want to marry Caleb, duh, but I think that like if you're dating someone and you're in a serious relationship with them and you don't plan on marrying them, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I get some people have like their flings and whatever, casual, but if you're calling it a real relationship and both people think that it's a serious relationship, then I think that you really shouldn't be together if you don't want to spend the rest of your life with them. So yes, I do want to get married one day. You have your whole life planned out. Okay, so that is not the case. I have things in my head that I would like to accomplish, and I have goals of my own that like I have set in my mind that would just be awesome to me, that would just make me happy. Like, I want to make an impact on someone. I would like to continue making YouTube videos and travel. I'd like to graduate college and get a career that makes me happy and makes other people around me happy. I would like to get married and have a family. But when it comes to knowing everything, like thinking that it's gonna happen, no, because I don't think that everything works out the way we plan, and I think that a lot of times that's what's wrong with us. We get discouraged because things don't work out the way that we want them to, but they always work out the way that God intends for them to work out and the way that they're meant to be. So I always think of everything happens for a reason, and I hate trying to make plans for myself and for my future because I know that it's not gonna work out the way that I think in my mind. So I try not to get that, because I don't want to get like a false hope, because I know that everything always works out for the best, for the better, and my plans and my way aren't always the best for me. So I feel like I try not to plan my life out, if that makes sense, because also you never know what could happen. You gotta live every day like it's your last. And yeah, okay, this one's funny. I used to assume you were stuck up when we first met, but now we're BFFs, so look at us now. A lot of people assume that I'm stuck up, and I'm so not. I'm completely the opposite, and I it makes me sad that people feel that way about me, because if you just get to know me and like you actually hang out with me and reach out to me and we like start talking, you'll realize that I'm the opposite from stuck up. I think that in high school I may have portrayed that a little more than I do now, but that's definitely one thing that I've always had a problem with. Everybody always thinks of me as like stuck up. I just feel like you really have to get to know someone, and you should never just assume things about their personality just by the way they look, because I might have RBF, I don't know, but I promise I'm not stuck up. You're an only child. Actually, this is funny. I have 5 sisters, so I'm not an only child. I lived with my little sister from the time she was born up until 2 years ago, the year I graduated, but I've never lived with my other 4 sisters, and I've actually never met 3 of them. We all have the same father, but we have different mothers. And then my sister that I've grown up with, we have the same mother but different fathers. So no, I'm not an only child. You love Chick-fil-A. Girl, let me tell you, that is the best fast food restaurant in existence. And I've told you guys before, if you watch my vlogs or any of my videos prior, you know that Chick-fil-A is my favorite fast food restaurant, and my town doesn't have one, but they're building one right now, and it just got a sign out yesterday that says they're opening soon, and I'm so excited about this. And now I'm just hoping that we get a Starbucks and maybe a Target, but that's not gonna happen. But maybe a Starbucks, that would be nice. I'm so excited about that, and I love Chick-fil-A, so you got that one right. You judge a book by its cover. I will not say that I've never judged a book by its cover. Back in high school, I feel like I was a completely different person, almost. Like, I think that in a way everyone does. You may see someone that's like really popular and drives a really nice car and has all these nice things, and you just like look at them and think, oh my gosh, like their parents paid for that or whatever, they don't work for anything, blah 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 blah. That is something that I feel like we all do sometimes, and I'm guilty of it. But I try my best not to. I try to think of, you know, maybe that may be the case, but you know, they may have been through something traumatic, like their parent may have passed away, their parents may struggle with addiction. I feel like you never know someone's situation, so you should really try not to judge a book by its cover. I think we should all try to be better about that. First impression was, I thought you were like the prettiest girl ever and so nice. Thank you. I do try to be nice, and I do try to look presentable, so thank you for that. You're beautiful inside and out. I love watching your videos. Thank you, and I appreciate that. And girl, you did inspire me to start a YouTube channel like in middle school. But thank you so much. You put others before yourself. I try my best to do that. I really do think that that's one toxic trait about me, is that I know you should really focus on self-happiness, and I do want to try to do that, but a lot of times I feel like I try to make other people around me happy, and then that kind of drags my self-esteem down and myself down in general. Like I said before, you never know what day is your last, and like I said before that, I worry about everything, and I'm always scared that something traumatic could happen, and I don't want someone to think of me as being self-centered and think that I put myself ahead of everyone else and didn't care about everyone else. So I do tend to put other people first and try to make them happy in whatever way I can, and then I feel like I do focus on myself second. And that is one thing, like I said, that I need to work on, because I do want to be happy, and that is something that we should all do, is everyone should focus on making themselves happy before trying to make everyone else happy. This one was a DM. Won't let me respond on the thing, but you jewel smoke and just do not advertise it. Okay, so no, I don't jewel or smoke. I don't want to offend anyone that does, because I know a lot of people do, and that's fine and dandy for you to do whatever you please, but no, I do not do either of those, and I never have. And the last assumption that I received is, you live with your boyfriend. Yes, I do, and there is a reason for that. I live with my boyfriend and his family because whenever I was a senior in high school, I graduated. That year in general, my family had some problems. My mom and her boyfriend that we were living with split up, and there was some problems with my situation, and basically I was living with my mom's ex-boyfriend in the house that we had lived in for a couple years, and it wasn't like someone I didn't know. They had been together on and off for like 10 or 11 years. It was kind of like an awkward situation, because I felt like I was bothering him because, you know, he wasn't with my mom anymore. I felt like I was kind of in his way, and I felt like he felt that he couldn't move forward or, you know, do anything because I was staying there. And he told me I could stay there and this and that. And I really enjoyed living there. But I was at my boyfriend's house a lot. His family actually asked him if they could build me a bedroom and let me move in, and that was awesome to me. That was just so sweet and caring, and they're very sweet and caring people. So ended up moving and they built me a room downstairs. So I moved in like July of 2017. So I've been here over a year now. Okay, so that is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that it wasn't too lame. Some of the other videos I've watched, people got like 500, and I was like, I'm not that popular. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and give me a comment down below suggesting future videos or whatever you want to say. And I hope that you guys will subscribe and stay tuned for next week's video. Don't forget to check out my last video. I hope that you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye guys.